Hello and welcome back to another episode of Rome Total War as the Brutii. So, in previous episodes we took a bunch of cities and we started assembling our first proper modern after the reforms legion for invading Rhodes, and then eventually starting a war with Pontus in order to take what is the modern day Turkey. And we also bribed the governor of Salamis in order to declare his loyalty to our faction and to betray the Egyptians. So we're gonna do just that. This city is apparently recently upgraded, and right now it's making virtually no money for trade, but it will soon apparently, because we do have some trade with a port here. But once we build a proper port we should have quite a bit of trade. If we then add that does not improve it further, but Temple of Mercury plus market plus communal farming should work pretty well. Also, I'm gonna leave this navy here in order to combat any pirates we might run into. So have Kydonia, where we can merge some stuff together. All well and good. We will shortly be able to upgrade the port here as well. And if we do a quick check, everything looks more or less okay. Sparta can make some more advanced army buildings, which is good for us. Yeah, this will be maxed out, so we might as well go for the army buildings and the hippodrome and the armory and stuff like that, since this is not a city which is meant for trade as far as we are concerned. That is a major these two cities, Corinth and Sparta, we aim towards military construction, as well as these two, which have taxes which are apparently way too high for them. Oh, and this one can be upgraded as well. Most excellent. In fact, they could use some more garrison troops, which we can now afford, strangely enough, since we have built a decent economy. Our fleets are still weaker than I would like, but we will take care of that in due time. And we have this guy here. So we have Macedonian army here in Segestica, which is a crappy, worthless town, but unfortunately also something which we kind of have to take. Okay, we have a lot of principes there. These are virtually dead, we can get rid of those. So if we left these in there, the city would be willing to tolerate that. Okay, so what have we got left? Okay, one archer. Oh, that's not a lot at all. Are you okay? Yeah, you're okay, barely. Okay, so let's march towards Segestica, because we should really take that. And you, go away. And we can't, because we are in valid position for what? Oh, apparently I can't build them right on a road or something. Well, that's fair enough. And we have more problems there. That's a general which we might want to move. That fleet was going there apparently. Well, alright then. Right, in any case, we're gonna invade Rhodes and then we're gonna launch a strike against Pontus in order to seize their holdings here, and then we'll After we've more or less defeated them, we're gonna swing southwards in order to take Egypt and seize control of all these ports here. Although maybe it might be more sensible to skip Pontus at first and then head for Egypt straight away after we take Rhodes, but we'll see about that in a moment. They dealt with those apparently, which is good for me since they won't be blocking my path now. Scythia wants trade rights. Scythia controls the Black Sea here. I think it's the Black Sea. So, yeah, there's some ports there, but there's lots of empty ground there. You would have to move troops around almost pretty navally, and that is a pain in the ass. And they're not that rich as far as I know. So, we're gonna ignore that. For now at least. Kydonia. So, shipwright. And that like almost doubles our trade income here, which is awesome. Oh, and screw that, we want to build an arena instead. We want to make this place as developed as possible trade-wise, because that is meant to be a money maker for us. We can raise the taxes there. Okay, what else? Everything else looks okay. Before we deploy these, we'll want to retrain them. Okay, and what have we got? 3 of these, 6 of these, 1 of these, which we're gonna get rid of. Yeah, screw it, we're gonna go entirely Roman troops on this one. And I suppose I could have less archers and less auxilia and slightly more infantry. But considering that we're gonna be fighting some more eastern or southern or whatever countries, ones that have phalanxes and stuff, you know, long spear units, it might be best to actually go with a larger proportion of support troops instead, like this. This is armory. Yeah, we're gonna do one more retraining here to max out the skill levels of all these troops and armor and everything, in fact, before actually deploying them. Yeah. Okay. And we have an enemy here. Go away. What have you got? Trash. Alright. Goodbye. That one's gone. And moving on. Illyrian mercenaries. Oh, and Salona has AIDS. Eek. That is not good. That is bad. We need those. Ooh, some guys coming of age. That is good. Alright. Alright. And the second one is here, apparently. Ah, frack, I just moved the fleet. Actually, no, let's leave one here. Why not? And here, how good are you? You are completely crap. But this does have a Greek academy. And the culture penalty is still pretty high, but that can't be helped right away. That will have to be solved over time. Okay. So yeah, we could start building another army already. We're gonna wait until we get some... Well, until we're done with this group though, but we are gonna do that eventually. Yes, we need we're gonna do the retraining in Sparta actually once the armory and whatchamacallit is done. Well, we'll see. Right, and I find myself in a sudden need for... Actually, I'm gonna send this fleet up here, and I'm gonna build a smaller transport fleet up here. Well, down here, wherever, here, back here, in Italy. So, what's going on in the world? The Gauls are still holding Batavium. Actually, what kind of forces do I have here? Mostly trash, but it's not bad trash. See, if I pulled enough troops from here, I could say go and take that city, and that would solve a lot of my problems, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna send reinforcements northwards, and after I take Segestica, I'm gonna take Batavium, because that might be actually a port worth having, and it gives us a foothold here in the north of Italy for when we fight the Julii. It would be an excellent point for launching our assault, actually. But that's way later on, when we have a civil war with the other Roman factions, and not quite yet. Ah, you are... you're pretty good, but you're old. And you... come out here so I can look at you. Oh, you're awesome! And you're young. Head on over there. Okay, we're gonna want some diplomats for this. Probably. And probably a couple of spies wouldn't come amiss either, so let's recruit some of those as well. Right, and now we need to burn some turns, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just gonna siege Segestica out, and if they come out to fight me, that's okay, but I'm not... Ah, the watchtower has been screwed by brigands, apparently. I didn't know that could happen, but okay, okay. Thrace is spying on us, and we have... we can upgrade the Temple of Juno. Let's build some troops here to act as a garrison. We could really use a few more. Right. Let's see if we can upgrade the armor without actually having the facilities for training the actual units. I think we should be able to. And then we'll just upgrade the experience in Sparta, and then we're gonna go and finish the Greeks off. Oh, he's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna give you your very own legion later on, buddy. Oh yeah. Corinth, Proconsul's Palace. Alright. That's good. You have that already. I think we can... Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so upgrades for all weaponry and armor. First level upgrades, that is. Which will make our troops essentially more powerful. Yeah, stats. See, 19 and 8 versus guys which only have a weapon upgrade, it is 18. Well, it does make difference. Completely unupgraded early legionary cohort 9 and 17 versus 12 and 20. Here you can see a real difference. So these upgrades, they do matter. Both the experience and the armor, well, equipment ones. And gods damn it, we have more rebels. Kill them. What The problem is that they sit on roads, they cause destruction to the countryside, which lowers the income, and well, they sit on roads and they block trade. And since all my economic power is in large part based on trade, I don't like that very much. I find that annoying, disruptive and damaging in all kinds of fun ways. Salona has managed to build a port and now it's making some small amount of money. Sorry, Salamis, not Salona. It's because it doesn't really have much to trade with. We don't have trade rights with the Egyptians, I think. Once we have roads, we should have a port here, which should, and Salamis should be able to go through here to here and connect with the rest of our network. And that should be better. Right, Kydonia. Your money-making capabilities should go... Britannia, what do you want? Huh. Well, alright. You're pretty far away, but okay. Thessalonica. Yeah, we moved those troops out there for a while and they got angry at us. Most uncool. Within sight of this here, we should be able to defeat them, even though we have trash. Well, we should be able to siege them at least into submission. These reinforcements are nearly done, that is good. These units have nearly finished. Okay, let's do this and retrain these. Oh yeah, we can retrain the fleets as well. We should have done that earlier, ideally, but we didn't.
Yes, master. At your service.
54. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go take a look at Byzantium. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of a quiet episode as we prepare for further wars. Well, maybe not too quiet. And they want me to blockade roads. Ah, and we have this trash on board. How good are you? Ah, you're 3. Actually, forget about those. We're gonna move away from those since they're so unavailable. And here we will start constructing the secondary units for our new next army. You die, go away. There we go. Oh right, no, we're retraining here, we can't do that. Silly old me. But yeah, gonna start building more troops and start forming another legion. In this time it's gonna be a full strength one, or nearly so, since we're gonna be able to build Praetorian cohorts there. We should be able to once we finish the next level of barracks anyway. Okay, that's looking okay. Still just Salona, that's good, it isn't spreading at least. And we have another guy. Yeah, we're gonna keep those two here, and in fact we're gonna train them up so that we have new governors for these two places later on. Once these guys die, because they're not gonna last forever, they're already getting old. As for here, we're just gonna start a siege and wait. Oh, and they don't really have any real range, they just have spear throwers. Alright, these are done. Merge those as opposed to this. It should fit together pretty nicely. We'll move them up this way, and Ah, most interesting. Let's just head to here. Okay. You are nearly done. Yeah, I want to get the 3rd level of experience here for all of my troops, which is what the Temple of Mars does, incidentally. What with Mars being the god of war for the Romans and all that, and no, we're getting plenty of generals, we don't want to drown in them. No more marriages for now. Again? Didn't I just get rid of you? Actually, we'll move out next turn, after we've had a chance to... Oh, and we sunk it completely. Excellent. After we've had a chance to retrain our navy. So, all in all, things are proceeding. This is good, this is making me lots of money, despite being, well, not too small anymore, but kinda small. We want militia barracks here so we can build at least auxilia for garrison troops. Move this up, siege this out. Okay. These two, I'm gonna try to just siege them out. We'll see how it actually goes. Instruction report. Sparta has completed an armorer, which means we can further retrain these, which we are not gonna do. Bronze weapons is gonna have to be good enough. We need to move. Meanwhile, Pontus is growing stronger. You can actually park right there. Give me sight of Nicomedia.
At your service. At your service. Secrecy is assured. At your service. Not possible, sir. Yes, master.
Okay, let's gather them up there. You in there. So we've recruited that there. 4 of these. Another 4 of these. And that should be good for now, actually. Larissa, why you angry? Ah, you don't have any garrison. Oh, and we can build praetorians here. Excellent, start on that. Actually, yeah, we want full cavalry, but we'll axe those. We'll focus on a bit more on strong Roman infantry with this one. Praetorian cohorts. There's one better unit, namely urban cohorts, which are slightly stronger than Praetorian ones, but you can fight with Praetorian cohorts up to the end of the game if you want. They're good enough. We will move on to urbans the moment we can, but one legion of Praetorians will be pretty good at this stage in the game. So, we have some trade with Egypt. Can we recruit a diplomat here? We can. Let's see if we can get trade rights with Egypt actually. That could be useful. How are things going up here? 3 turns there. Yeah, there's some armies moving up there. Lines and map information. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Oh, and that happened too. Great. There's always something, isn't there? We're gonna have to go rebel hunting here. So And screw you, Greece. They should attack us in the field if they have any brains. But we'll see, they might be scared. It's not like they have much of a choice since it's their only holding and I've kind of backed them into a corner there. What else? Huh. The Gauls and the Scipii, eh? Interesting. Right, we are warring with Greeks again. Go figure how that happened. Okay. Ah, here we go. Yes, attacking me while they're still strong enough to actually attack me. We can virtually ignore these since it's just 2 cavalry units. So, and I'm gonna let you listen to the speech without interrupting it, because since this is the last Greek city, this is kind of an important battle. So yeah, have fun.
I carry on my body many great scars,
Ooh, ships there.
honorably earned in battle. I have fought many a foe in open combat. I come to fight today. Who stands with me? There stand the Greeks, ready to fight or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible to Hades. That army represents about half our foe's military.
What?
Not very impressive.
Half?
Give them a cheer and put a good fright into them. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. We outnumber them by a small margin. From such small beginnings are great victories crafted. We are lacking in spearmen today, and the many enemy horsemen may make life a little hectic if we are not careful.
We should be good.
Battle against these beasts. Why should I start losing now, with men such as you at my command? Another victory is at hand. Now, battles are only drills with some blood splashed around. March forward, and the enemy will quail. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Okay, here's my question. Where the fuck are the rest of the Greek troops if this is only half of their strength? Or maybe it's just, you know, miscounting stuff, cause it might just count the main army that's attacking you and it might not count the reinforcements, so maybe that's what's going on. Ah, we have rocks here, which we could use to our advantage, quite possibly. Oh, alrighty. And how shall we play this? Actually, this looks like a pretty good spot. I'm gonna take this one. And since we have auxiliary archers, they should be pretty well screwed at this point. Come on, shift 1. Come on, let me park there. Damn it. Nope, apparently not. Have to place these on the flank here, apparently. Actually, we should make sure we have plenty of space. I'm gonna let them crash in, come at me. I'm gonna shoot them in the face, and then I'm gonna roll over them with my cavalry once they start routing. Come on. Jesus, that's a big unit. Okay, looks good. So our first battle with a proper legion. Yeah, some of the highs and lows here are not exactly ideal, but actually, that being said, I'm gonna park my archers here on this slight rise. Well, one of them here, one of them here, one of them here. Right. So, looking at the minimap. Oh, that should be a very lightly attacked flank, but eek, that's stretched thin. We kind of have to use a lot of our auxilia there to cover it fully, and that is not good either. But it should be good. Okay. You skirmish off. Yes, you two. Right there, at the front. Encourage the fuck out of everyone.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Yeah, this is gonna be the... Well, actually, those are coming in from this side, so I can't really move the auxilia away from there, but that's okay. Yeah, the auxilia should be inside the cohort's lines, not in front. The idea is namely for your cohort to take the first shock of the cavalry charge, and then for your spearmen to move in once the stabbing starts. Essentially, when cavalry charges in, it charges in, hits the enemy lines, and then they start fighting. Well, that's the point at which you want your auxilia to come into play. You don't want them to be in the front like the hoplites, because their spears aren't as long. They're good in fighting cavalry, not in meeting its charge, so slightly different tactics need to be employed for maximum effectiveness. Ah, that's a lot of general cavalry. Oh, you're all going to get fucked so hard. Yes, slight downhill charge there, which is not so good, but we kind of have to pay for the advantage of having a stone wall to our back, so that we can't be hit from behind, obviously. And these seem to be positioned pretty effectively since they're coming in from this side. Well, yeah, I can't really put more forces here because I need those forces exactly where they are. But considering that we have 4 whole units of really good archers, we should be just fine. And you should fire right about now. And how about now? They're getting pretty close. And those would be hoplites. Oh yeah, they are shooting. Excellent. And these are proper hoplites, not militia hoplites. Which means they will... Well, militia hoplites are just peasants with spears. No armor, no nothing, which means they die easy and they break easy. They're not very disciplined. These are proper troops. They're gonna be a bit more disciplined, so they're not gonna break quite as easily. So, yeah, they might not break the moment they touch our battle line. We have a bit of a battle here, actually. And they're coming in at an interesting angle. Those are way too far away to assault effectively. They should have made a half circle here and then hit this position with everything they have. At least that's what I think they should have done. But oh well, it's their funeral. And they're walking in instead of charging, which is also very sexy of them, but not very smart. Okay, here we go. It's about to start. And it's starting. We need to let our... we need to let our cohorts move forward and attack, because if they stand their ground, those long spears will poke them to death, and that is not something which we want. And they're routing here. Charge! Kill everything. Yes, you route that side. Come on. Ah, General Bodyguard. Hit them from behind. You keep... oh yeah.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way.
Yes!
Gods be praised.
That one's done.
Dead. His men know their doom approaches.
Wow, you moved far. Oh shit! Okay, at this point you need to stop firing. Kill that. Reroute that one. Come on. Run. And they are fighting back. Come on, die already. Jesus. No, you don't want to do that. Okay, so this turned a bit chaotic. Okay, those routed, which is not good for me. Kill those. Peltas, yeah, kill those. What are you fighting? Ah.
The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Kill them all! That one routed. Yes! Run, you little bitches, run! Okay, so, yeah, those were... yeah, somewhat nicer troops. Maybe I should have waited a bit more before. Maybe I should have let them run away for a bit, attack me again, and then charge after them. Well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been so eager to rush after them, but it did work out alright. Kill those. Alright. Alright, so we killed most of them. Some of those... I think this army isn't gonna be probably won't disband completely, but well, we'll see. Either way, we can just auto-battle it or just siege them out, because they won't have enough troops to challenge us anymore. Come on, finish that one guy off. Hoplite. Aww.
And this day is clearly our victory.
Okay. Yeah, not completely gone. Oh my, 5 stars. They want me to take roads, which I will. Unless I break the siege for some reason. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna end this video and I'll see you back in a second.